My main takeaways from this really great game between Bosnia and Herzegovina and Canada is that one, defensively, amazing plays by the defense, the CBs. Overall team defense was great. I think they prevented a ton of opportunities that Canada could have capitalized on. And then individually, there were three, I think, all world saves. There was a save at the end of the game where there were two Bosnian and Herzegovinian players who were kind of crossing each other to block off, that last shot that could have gone off the left foot or gone off the right foot that ended up being a deflection in the 96th minute. There was another goal line save off of a header. And then there was also an amazing goal line save by Kolasinac where he was able to kick it up, get it on the crossbar, and then it ended up bouncing off, which was amazing. And then on the other side of things, I would say Canada, their creation from multiple players was super impressive because, even though they weren't able to capitalize on everything, I feel like Jonathan David did a good job of creating a lot of opportunity, especially in the first half, even though he wasn't able to capitalize on it early. Lauren was the one who was able to get that amazing pivot goal that ended up being the one that tied it all up 1-1 in the 75th minute. Ali Ahmed, I know he wasn't the guy who scored or assisted, but there were a few plays that I just feel like other people kind of left him hanging. Like he had so many good plays where he was able to dribble around Bosnian players, and for the most part, that's not what was really happening. Like most of the game, when Canada was able to get open opportunities, it was off of pace. It was off of a spacing. Like it wasn't off of like individual brilliance. So I just want to shout out Ali Ahmed because I felt like when I was watching the game, his individual brilliance really stood out to me. And then Promise David, he was somebody who was a problem I felt like throughout this game. And he was able to get that game-winning assist, which I felt like was really cool to see because he had plenty of opportunities earlier that just weren't able to be capitalized on. And then my overall takeaway for this game is I feel really confident that Bosnia and Herzegovina can be competitive in this group and be that second team and potentially even be the open bid team because I think there's going to be eight that are going to be chosen from the third place finishers. And then for Canada, to me, I still like them as the favorites. Like overall, the amount of opportunities that they created for themselves, even without their best player in Alfonso Davies, I really liked it for them. So I'm excited to see these two teams play Qatar and play Switzerland, and I think Canada's going to have huge games against those two teams where they might not necessarily have to go against a backline as strong as them. And then I think Bosnia and Herzegovina, they're going to be in another kind of like rock fight with another team where maybe they don't have to deal with as much pressure, but then defensively they might be feeling similar things too. So appreciate you for tuning in, and yeah, I'm really excited for these next upcoming games.